Hello, welcome back. The topic today is gut. Is it a second brain? Yes, gut is called a second brain. Why? That's the topic today. So we all know gut means from food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. The collective we call them gut. So this is mainly for digestion. So we all know the main purpose of the gut is digestion, and it is controlled by the brain. This is what we all think. Of course, it's controlled by the brain, or it has a communication to the brain through the vagus nerve. In the previous videos, when we talk about ulcers, we talked about vagus nerve. This vagus nerve is a communication channel, or this is the one which connects your brain, the major brain, to the gut. The vagus nerve starts in the brain, and it almost touches each and every corner of your body. The oral cavity, your foot pipe, your lungs. It touches your the vagus nerve. It touches your heart. It touches your stomach, your liver, pancreas. Everything is touched by the vagus nerve. So all the organs are interconnected by the vagus nerve. So usually we call this as a gut brain axis. They talk to each other. The gut talks to the brain talks to the gut, and of course even it can talk to the other organs. So that is why they say, I have butterflies in the stomach. When something happens, very happy or anything, a very anxious part, somebody comes and proposes, I love you, son, then you feel the butterflies. Why? Because when your brain is agitated or is activated or when it's stimulated, the vagus nerves comes and stimulates your gut. So that is the butterfly feel. So there is a communication. This is a gut brain axis. The second part is enteric nervous system. The gut itself has its own nervous system, independent of the central nervous system. This enteric nervous system has more than 500 millions of neurons, and they aid in the digestion, enzyme secretion, excretion of excreta, all these things independently done by the this enteric nervous system. In those days, for the ulcer surgery, usually we cut the vagus nerve. Even if you cut the vagus nerve, there is a communication channel between your brain and this gut. When it's cut, the gut independently can function. The digestion, excretion, everything can happen. So that is why the enteric nervous system is independent of the major brain. And the next part is very importantly the probiotics, or the good bacteria in the gut. The gut bacteria, they say it acts as your brain. It can control your major brain. Even they say the probiotic, um, can decide which movie or which food to eat. All these things are decided by your probiotic. There are trillions of good bacteria. We call that the probiotic. So the probiotic are the one which secretes neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, GABA. All these things are neurotransmitters. In fact, the happy hormone serotonin, 90% in the body is secreted in the gut by the probiotic. So if you're happy, that means you have a good gut, or the probiotic or the good bacteria is good. So this gut can control the brain. So independently, it can work also. So that is why, suppose we give antibiotic, the antibiotic cannot choose between the good and bad bacteria. So when we take antibiotic, the good bacteria also killed. So that is why the doctors, they prescribe probiotic along with the antibiotic. So, and for the gut, it's very important about the food. So that can increase your good bacteria, or even it can keep your enteric nervous system under control. So anything fiber rich, fermented, or steam cooked, they are good for the gut. So when they are cool, they won't disturb your main brain. And any food that has oily, or very difficult to digest, all these things are not good for, because if your gut is not happy, so it will disturb your brain. So that is why depression, anxiety, all these things is related to the gut bacteria. And whenever the doctor treats for your the mood, they also take care of your gut part. So have a healthy food to keep your gut healthy. When your gut is healthy, it won't disturb your brain unnecessarily, so you can be happy. Thank you.